Happy holidays! We are making 5 festive cookies using box cake mix. These are cute enough for your cookie exchange and yummy enough for your family. Let's get started. This cookie is a sparkling candy cane. Our sparkling candy cane cookie starts with, you guessed it, candy canes. If you have those little ones, you have the big ones, you have leftover candy canes from last year, use them up. I have these soft peppermint sticks and we are going to crush them. I bet you didn't think you'd see a meat tenderizer in a cookie recipe. We are using a white cake mix for this recipe. Add 1 box of white cake mix. We have 2 eggs, a sip of eggnog, and half a cup of neutral oil. Mix this together until it's well combined. Now with all these recipes, I am actually letting this dough chill in the fridge overnight. You absolutely don't have to, but trust me, the cookies will taste better because it gives the flour time to soak up the moisture and make a better cookie. Into the fridge. Okay, our dough has chilled in the fridge. Time to mix in our peppermints. I'm gonna try to do it in this bowl to save dishes. Nope, wasn't working. Good try. I love a good candy cane. This is gonna be perfect way to enjoy them this year. All right, they look all incorporated. Gonna preheat our oven to 350 and get scooping. I'm using a 40 cookie scoop, which I think is about 1.5 tablespoons. So not crazy big. Definitely an oilier dough. I'm very curious how much these are gonna spread. The fridge should keep them together a little bit more, but we will see. Okay, into our oven for 12 minutes. Look at how cute these are. Okay, right out of the oven, take some sanding sugar and dust the tops because we want these to be sparkly. I let these cool for about a minute or 2 on the pan, and then we're gonna transfer it to a cooling rack. This recipe is a chocolate kiss. Mistletoe not included. This features our candy cane Hershey Kisses. You need chocolate fudge cake mix, half a cup of oil, and 2 eggs. Give this a good mix and let the dough rest in the fridge overnight. Our dough has chilled. Now it's time to unwrap all the kisses we need. This is a great time and enlist your family, your kids, your grandkids, your husband, whoever it is to help you unwrap. And thank you so much for all the new subscribers. It's so cool to have all of you over here. So thank you for watching. It's been great just talking to you all in the comments and learning about what we cook for our dinners and holiday meals. It's been really fun getting to know you all. And I've been getting 18 cookies, so I'm gonna unwrap 18 of these. Okay, time to scoop our cookies. Ooh, these look so good. I love chocolate cookies. All right, into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Ooh, check these out. So right out of the oven, take your Hershey Kiss and put it on top. So cute. Inspired by the best drink of the holidays, this is our hot cocoa cookie. We start with our delicious Devil's Food cake mix. If you haven't noticed yet, each one of these cookies uses a different flavor cake mix. I wanted to try out all of them and give you lots of options. This recipe is slightly different than the other ones. It gives you a cakier cookie, so only use 1/3 cup of oil and then 2 eggs. Then give it a good mix. And this one will be a little dry, and that is okay. And into the fridge overnight. All right, our dough has chilled. It is time to scoop. Okay, let's get these into little balls. Now these go into a 350 oven for 8 minutes, and then we're gonna add marshmallows, and then we'll finish baking. Okay, now with these, you wanna work fast. And take a little bit of marshmallows and really like plop them on here. You just stick them on just enough so they don't roll off like this. Because they are gonna melt, right? So they're gonna create their own glue. Just want it to look like marshmallows on top of hot chocolate. Kind of the more imperfect, the better. Okay, quick, back into the oven. Check these out. They look so adorable. Oh man, I love them. Got the little toast. cutest. These Junior Mint cookies pack big flavor. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. We're using our Peppermint Crunch Junior Mints. Starts with red velvet cake mix. Let me know your favorite holiday cookie you make in the comments. I would love to share cookie recipes with you all. Half a cup of oil, 2 eggs. Give this a good mix. And pop this into the fridge overnight and we'll stir in our Junior Mints tomorrow. Our dough is chilled. The next thing we need to do is take our Junior Mints and you're gonna cut them in half. And that way you'll get more peppermint in every bite. I never thought that I would be cutting Junior Mints in half. It's just not something you think you'd ever do. All right, time to mix our dough up with our Junior Mints. Oh, I love this red dough. This is gonna look so cool. And just as best as you can, mix this up with the dough and kind of like cut into it. It's kind of hard to mix this evenly, I'll be honest. I don't know if we should have cut these Junior Mints and maybe just had double the amount of Junior Mints. We're gonna go with it. I think they'll still turn out well. All right, let's scoop these cookies. And these cookies do spread a little bit. So if you don't want them to touch each other, I would spread them out even more than I'm doing right now. Or make a little smaller cookies. Thank goodness for Martha Stewart and making silpats a thing. Into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Look at this. These guys really spread, especially given this cake mix is the same as everything else. If you know why these spread like crazy, do let me know. I can't imagine it's really the Junior Mints causing it. I'm gonna let these cool on the tray for a lot longer, just so they have body when I try to lift them up. All right, we're gonna jazz up our Junior Mint cookies. I'll be honest, these really do not look the best out of all of them. I think I've realized that I let the dough sit out and get closer to room temperature versus cold, and so that's why they spread out. But they are still delicious, and they're a little chewy, which is nice. So we're gonna jazz these up. I have this cookie icing that I got at Walmart. I didn't even know they made this. This is so easy. We have red and white, and I'm gonna make these look like little peppermints. Let me know which one you guys like more in the comments. If you like the swirl reminiscent of peppermint, or you like the drizzle on top. I like the drizzle, probably looks a little more professional, but I like the swirl. It's fun. Now this package says icing dries to the touch in 4 minutes and completely sets after 4 hours. Okay, we gotta wait a little while. This recipe is a double peanut M&M cookie. This one starts with yellow cake mix and about a half cup of peanut butter. Give this a good mix. Really try to get that peanut butter well combined. If you happen to be making all of these cookies, a great hack is to start with the cake mix that is the lightest in color and then move to your darker mixes. That way, when you make it in the bowl, you don't have to clean every time. Again, this dough is going into the fridge overnight. Okay, our dough has chilled. It is time to mix in peanuts. I'm just gonna shake some in here. I'm gonna say about a half cup. I'm just gonna mix it in and see how it looks. I want there to noticeably be peanuts, but we're not making brittle. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, I'm not mixing in the M&Ms just yet because I'm going to add them at the end and squish them into the cookies. You can clearly see the red and green. Now for our peanut M&Ms. You could have made these cookies with regular M&Ms. You didn't have to go crazy with the peanuts. I'm gonna use my lid here and make sure I have a red and green one and place these into the cookies. If you'd like to see more of these easy dessert recipes, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Ah, these look so cute. Into the oven for 12 minutes. Oh, these look so cute. So I left these in the oven an extra 3 minutes, so a total of 15 each. They just didn't look done. I was thinking about adding more M&Ms to the top because as they spread, they're less full of M&Ms. But then I was like, well, every bite you'd have one peanut M&M, and that's probably enough. So I'm gonna leave them as is and let this cool for about a minute or two on the pan. All right, let's transfer these to a cooling rack. I can't wait. We are going to taste test all of these cookies. Let's start with our candy cane. Ooh, I love candy cane. Ooh! This looks so good. You get the little crunch from the candy on top and then peppermint. Oh, that's so nice. It's not too strong on the peppermint, which is actually really nice. It's mostly just sugar cookie and then you get a little hint of the candy cane. Okay, next let's try our peppermint kiss. Okay, I'm going straight for the kiss. Here we go. That is great. That chocolate cookie at the end is almost like a little brownie. Paired with that kiss, you get that punch and bomb of peppermint chocolate. Oh, delightful. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from chocolate and move to our peanut butter M&M. Ooh, so soft. Okay, here we go. A bite with the M&M. The crunch, the peanut butter. If you love peanuts and peanut M&Ms, this is the cookie for you. That cake mix really does make a very soft cookie. Okay, over to our junior mints. This one didn't work as well in the oven, but I have a feeling it's gonna be chewy, which is gonna be nice. I didn't really think about how this could be like a red velvet cupcake, but if you put a ton of icing, this would be even better. You get more texture with this one because the sugar from the junior mints, if it oozes out, that sugar kind of caramelizes and gets a little hard. So you get more crunch with this one. Okay, I'm ready for our final cookie. This is so cute. It's our hot cocoa cookie. The goo from the marshmallow. Oh, I can't wait. That has a richer chocolate taste. The marshmallow, I love the texture because it's still a little gooey. It's like you roasted a marshmallow over the fire. This recipe was more the cake style, so it had less oil. I would recommend using this recipe over the one that had more oil. I think it creates a softer cookie center. Whew, I need some milk after all those cookies. If you had fun watching this video, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you over here. Well, thank you so much for hanging with me in my kitchen, and I hope you have the best holidays. In the meantime, check out my other videos for easy and delicious meals. I will see you next week.